So yeah, for the people wondering that haven't seen the stream yesterday, I've been doing a crazy giveaway, 100 days, 100 dings for Purpose and Doobie. That means that Purpose will increase in 80% in value in the next 100 days, which is absolutely bananas. Get in there soon. Every day, every ding, you burn 0.6%. I know it's a little bit sad and it's a little bit frustrating. Definitely if you don't have any money. But even if you don't have any money, don't worry. You can just, you can just watch this great entertainment stream, and hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better about your life. Do you know if your videos will be unblocked? Shahab Marzugi. Well, I got banned for my videos are quite controversial. Times have changed. Everything's political correct. You can't make some silly jokes anymore because else you are either homophobic or, I don't know, like any joke you make makes you either homophobic or sexist or I don't know what the fuck. Like there's even words that I don't even know existed before that I'm accused of. So I'm just shutting the fuck up. Do you still play League of Legends? Tell me what the meaning is of life. The meaning of life. The meaning of life is life itself. You are designed to do what you're designed for, and what you're designed for is just life. It's aligning yourself with reality and basically just overcoming obstacles by understanding patterns through experience and just overcome them so you can thrive and so your offspring can thrive and so on in the most wide way of understanding it. That's what the meaning is of life. The meaning of life is life. Either way, do you guys have any questions about purpose? Yeah, I know I look like a real wizard, and I'm even in a sense a wizard. I create money out of nothing. Because if you would be a wizard, what's the first thing you would use your powers for, right? You would just create money out of thin air, right? Well, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm creating money out of thin air. I just came, I said, like, guys, 100 dings in 100 days, and now you guys make it ding for me. I don't even have to put any fucking dollar yet. But that's going to change, of course, in a few days. But so far, 4 dings, that means not even a day passed and 4 dings already. So that's quite nice. That's 2.4%. I don't know if you guys realize that, but 2.4%. You could have made 2.4% if you would have gotten yourself purpose yesterday. And if we keep dinging, that's going to go to 3%, 3.6%, 4.2%, 4.8%, and so on. No liquidity, no buy. VAB. First of all, we don't have fake liquidity. Secondly, we have had, what is it, $200,000 liquidity the past 24 hours? Maybe you say 200K is not enough though. What's your own highest goal to aspire to achieve? I find it interesting. Certain people that have subscribed to me, it's because of what is consciousness and the theory of everything, not so much because of my YouTube videos of best pilot in the world. So it's a very different crowd. It's actually quite fascinating. What am I aspiring? I don't really have aspirations. I just do what I gotta do, trying to have the biggest impact in the world. I don't understand what you're what you are saying. Like, you don't understand what I'm trying to say regarding to what? The answers to the meaning of life and what I'm aspiring, or about purpose and doobie? It's actually quite fascinating to see that through time I started reaching different crowds. Are you going to play WoW? I did play some TBC, but it's already a dead game. So, do you guys all understand what's going on with purpose and doobie? In the chat? Gods in the Neurons is a really good video, by the way. Took us a lot of time. You guys don't understand how purpose works. But man, you guys should really look into it. I'm gonna pin again the message on. Oh man, it's so feels bad. Like, you guys remember when Bitcoin was 1 cent? Well, basically, shit is really going to hit the fan. Well, it is already hitting the fan. And you guys gotta really look into it. I'm going to post the link and pin it as well. So you can look into it and see, you know, if you want to get that sweet ass purpose or not. I have my own game, the best NFT game on the market right now. It just came out. It's called Clash of Streamers. You can play it. It's even on the screen right now. Here I'm gonna pin this message. There we go. It's pinned. There you can read all you want about, on the pinned message, you can read all about the Debian purpose. Basically, Debian purpose is it's just crypto like Bitcoin and Ethereum, except that it has a very smart mechanic to it. And also it's used in our gacha game, Clash of Streamers, which is actually the best gacha game that is supporting NFT transfers to the Ethereum blockchain. You can even check it on Etherscan and all that stuff. And we're gonna go on exchanges. We're gonna go on CoinMarketCap as well. And in the meantime, what I'm actually doing is I'm making it so every day the value of purpose will go up by 0.6% for the next 100 days, increasing it by 80%. Mid-September, so for the next 100 days, so it will be mid-September, and I'm doing it with the revenue we make from the game. So like, since the game came out and it's making a lot of money, even with a small player base, but we're gonna start promoting it more. We thought, what is the best way of spending this initial cash flow we have? And we thought, like, we'll just, you know, put it into purpose and Dubi. So we're increasing the value by 0.6% every day for the next 100 days. To put it very simple, which amounts to an 80% increase. It's kind of simple. 0.6% multiplied by 100 is 80%. Lol. Peter Bar, it's 0.6% relative to what is already there. So basically, you gotta basically put, if you want to do the calculation, you gotta put 1.06 to the power of 100. I think that's how you normally, you know, calculate it out. Well, no, maybe not. Like, it's because it's 0.6% always relative to what already is there. No, it's like it's 0.6% of the amount that is still there now. So if now 0.6% of $3 is less than 0.6% of $3.50. So since it keeps going up, yeah, it's actually it's actually true. It is 0.06 to the power of 100, which is 82%. So you got to do 1.006 to the power of 100, which is 1.8. Well, it's basically 82% to be exact. So the increase will be 82%. You get me? This is a scam. I'm telling you guys, don't fall for this. Clemente Berrios, thank you so much for your information, being very informative. Like, I want to tell everybody, you know, Clemente is, no, why, like, who removed it? I mean, I don't mind people bringing awareness to the stream and trying to warn people. I was just wanting to ask what his research was. He got silenced. I don't know why he got silenced. Man, fucking exposed. I wonder when people come and say certain things, but maybe he just deleted his message. A lot of people like to say it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. But Peter Barr, I explained you got to do 1.006 to the power of 100, and then you will have 1.82, which is 82% increase. But hey, it doesn't really matter. No, he didn't. His comment got deleted with others at the same time. Fuck. I wonder who did that. Man, Athene last video I saw was 10 years ago. Yeah. What I'm just doing is I'm just telling people about the crypto stuff, about Purpose and Doobie. Dogecoin is a meme, Shupriya. Dogecoin is a meme. It goes up and it goes down, and you get played like a fool. Purpose, on the other hand, is actually a very smart, kinda stable coin that only goes up with a very smart system and with projects backing up the value, which is quite crazy. It's actually fascinating. You know, what I find very fascinating is like, but yeah, maybe it just sounds too good to be true. That's the problem, right? Maybe it just sounds too good to be true. Yeah. Why is Purpose good? Herald us. Look into it. Make your own opinion. Oh yeah, some guy says here, Mr. X beside. We got a crypto expert here in the chat. Don't know if you are a crypto expert, but I will take your question very serious. Explain tokenomics and how you plan on increasing the value, if not by pumping it yourself. Great question, Mr. X beside. I will answer your question. Let me tell you something. Token economics or whatever the fuck, like all that stuff is just some really catchy phrase for people to pretend to know what's going on while it's just a pump and dump fiesta. I mean, all these shit coins, altcoins, whatever the fuck, it's all pump and dump. Even Bitcoin itself is a pump and dump fucking fiesta. If you come and try to explain like all the economics and all the intricacies, you're all like if I would do that, you would already immediately know I'm full of shit. The reality is if people sell, it goes down. If people buy, it goes up. That's it. It's very simple. Now you might say like, yeah, how are you going to incentivize people to keep buying your token? The thing is that when it comes down to Purpose and Doobie, there's a very unique mechanism that makes it only go up. And you might say like, how does that work? It's because you have two tokens that are intertwined. If you get Purpose from the supply wall, you can lock it for 1 year to get like a 4% dividend in Doobie. You can sell the Doobie into the buy wall, get immediately 4% back from what you bought for, making it so that every year, if you do decide to sell Purpose, you can get 4%. Now, since only 4% in a sense is backed, rather than the Purpose, which is the other, 100%, there is 96% left, which enables for the buy wall, which is the one that is pegged to Doobie, to keep increasing when the supply wall is depleted, which is Purpose. It's a very smart system that has been working like crazy, and that's why what you see on the screen is a graph that keeps going up. The graph keeps going up because there is just enough money in the pool to provide for the dividend, which is the 4% that gets locked, because there is still 96% in the pool that we can use and keep using. Of course, you can say like, yeah, but what in 25 years, bro? Like the thing is, it's 10 years because we keep going up. The value keeps going up, so it is fully stable for the next 10 years. And if you look at banks that only provide 10% of the value, then we're talking about 100 years. That's without taking into account, because they only need 10% of the amount of money with borrowing and all. So that's why if there's a crisis and everybody goes to the bank, they really shut down the banks. They put queues because they don't have the money. They only have 10%. Either way, what I do want to say is that we might in the future use code to do all these transactions instead of Reese being the one that provides the supply wall and the buy wall. But for now, this is how we do it, and we're also removing Purpose and Doobie from the economy by having a system where, first of all, we have a game where people can go and get better rewards, better loot, better everything. And the way it does, you go to the shop and you can burn Purpose and Doobie and get stuff in the game. So we will have more and more systems like that that removes purpose and Doobie from the economy. And at the same time, we're also planning to use purpose and Doobie for NGOs, for our NGO, Giving Works, that wants to implement universal basic income on the ground, helping people in need. But these projects are on hold because of Corona. So there you go. I gave you a little rundown. If you have any more questions, you can ask them. When next real answers video? Yeah, we don't have time for that. It's 0.6% based on the current, yes. So after 100 dings, it will actually increase 82%. Right now, we already dinged 4 times, so that is in total about 2.4%. So yeah, now it's going to be around 80%. If you still get purpose now, in 100 days, you should see an increase of 80%, which is fucking crazy. And we might do even more crazy stuff afterwards. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Don't sit back, man. Guys, don't just sit back. Do your research. Click that link. Look into it. Athene, we're not here for crypto. We're here for you. Faya, and I'm here not for crypto. I'm here for you too. And the way I'm here for you is by making you rich. You might say like Athene, that sounds really like a scam. There is nobody that wants to make me rich. That's just bullshit. Well, yeah, yes and no. The thing is, I'm not just making you rich. I'm making myself rich too. So, you know, it's like you come around, you go around, we go together to the top. Athene is a good salesman. Actually, I'm not a salesman. Right now, I'm literally giving you guys fucking money. So it's not really good. It's not really good of a salesman. I'm not such a good salesman right now. Are there any gas fees involved? Well, Ethereum has gas fees. You can check the link. You got to get yourself Ethereum, maybe on Coinbase, or can you also get it on Binance? I don't know. Then you go to DubiX, and there you can get purpose. So far, $300,000 volume the past 40 hours, $300,000 worth of volume. And it just keeps going. So that cash is not, it's not like we get that cash and then we do an exit scam. No, that's not how it works. We just, you know, use it to also back up the Doobie wall, buy wall, and we also use it for advertising the game because we know that every dollar we spend, $2 come back based on statistics. So if we're getting rich and you're getting rich, who is losing money? Why AFK? It's called being a healthy economy. Like when people think about economy, they think like, oh yeah, you borrow $5, therefore you don't have, the person you borrow from doesn't have $5, now you gain $5. It's a very simple way of looking at borrowing, but actually that's not how it works. Let's say you go to a bank and you deposit $1,000, right? Now person 2 comes and wants to borrow, you know, $100. He can borrow $100 from the bank, right? Goes away, another guy comes, you know, puts another $200, another guy comes, borrows $500, right? It's like you feel like it all ends up to a zero-sum game, but that's actually not the true. That's not true, because what it does is it generates economy, it generates transactions, it generates a flow of cash, and as a result, the outcome is more than what you started with, and that's why the banking system has actually been a big, it basically sped up the growth of economy like crazy, because the bank didn't need the money. The bank didn't need the money. It could literally borrow money that doesn't even exist. Don't know if you guys get it. He's not answering questions. Sus as fuck. Michael Myers, what's the important question you want to ask? What's the total supply? Right now the total supply is 10 million. Then why do I need Ether to lock purpose? Because everything happens on the smart contract, and every transaction you do, every smart contract call you do requires a gas fee. That's just the inherent mechanism of Ethereum. How do you get Ethereum? Through Coinbase, I guess. Is there any other better way? Maybe some people can mention it. When do you expect purpose to hit $10? Might actually not be too long from now. What can someone do with the tokens? Michael Myers, what can someone do with Bitcoin and Ethereum? Sit on it, get rich. Coinbase Pro. So yeah. Well, I like these layer 2 solutions. I know about it, but they're not very much. They're not in a final stage yet. So it's scam. No, it's not. You can sit on it. You can sit on it and get money. You can also use it to get more progress in the game if you want. And you can support our philanthropic efforts. Purpose was $0.50. Now it's at what is it? Let me see. It's almost at $3.6. So from $0.50 to 3.6, that's a 7x increase. So Purpose was $0.50. Now it's at 3.6. In 100 days, it will be at 6.3. But all that is not real money. But what is real money, Ivza? What is truly real money? There is no such a thing as real valuable money. Money is always intersubjective. It's always in the mind, in what more people value. It's a fugazi. Like, do you know dollars are getting printed every fucking day? By a lot. Wouldn't be surprised by the billions, actually. Give us a link to the universal basic income projects. I can give you a link to Giving Works if you want, even though surprised you even give a shit. Giving Works, isn't givingworks.io? Givingworks.io. I think it's that. I'm not sure. It is givingworks.io, but I cannot. Yeah, I'll just do it on YouTube. Let me quickly type that in for you, homie. If you really are interested in looking into it, I can do that, even though givingworks.io. Let's go. Givingworks.io. www. There you go. Okay. Why do people call you a scammer? You want to know why people call me a scammer? Because when I did the crypto launch, I will actually give a very elaborate answer to that question. When I did launch Purpose, I think around 4 years ago, was it around 4 years ago that I launched Purpose? Maybe a little bit less. Or was it 4 years? A lot of people came on the stream and said, because there was so many ICO scams going around, that I was a scammer. And if you know anything about psychology, when someone calls you out without evidence and they put the proof of burden on you for the accusations they make, then the more you try to debunk them, the stronger you strengthen their bias. So rather than just going, and trying to defend myself and say like, no, it's not true, look at this, look at that, we just start rolling with it. And that's something that I've experienced from my charity fundraising. I raised more than $25 million for Save the Children, and I was actually being called a fraud and a scammer. And the more I was trying to prove that it was not true with videos, with even videos from Save the Children, people just got more and more invested in the idea, in the conspiracy that it was all just a scam. So I learned from that. So when people started accusing me for scamming with Purpose and Dewey, I was just rolling with it. So like, yeah, I'm scamming people. And there was a disclaimer on the screen that said it was all just for the lulz. And I was telling people they could donate. It was not even like people actually buying Purpose. People never bought Purpose. People were donating to get Purpose. Back in the days, that was the case. I was just, making a show and telling people like, yeah, get scammed, get scammed. And people that were into it were having a blast because people got really pissed and triggered. And even some people coming saying like, you're a scam. And then say like, yeah, I'm scamming. Like I'm, taking advantage of these gullible suckers. Look at me, all these suckers. And people were actually finding it very entertaining because they thought I was agreeing with them. And as a result, some people were just buying it for the memes. The people that did buy it back in the days for the memes now are really happy because they made 7x their cash. But hey, that's the idea why people started calling me scammers, because the act was then taken out of context, put on live stream fail. Big YouTubers started jumping on it because it hit front page, and then Twitch banned me. They banned me for this scam, even though it was never a scam. I said that this coin was going to be used on our own game, mobile game. And we also said it was going to be used for charity projects. Now the game is out. You can actually go download it, Clash of Streamers, on the Google Play or on the Apple Play, on the Google Play Store, on the Apple App Store, and try it out. It has full blockchain integration, and our NGO is also officially listed in Georgia, and we're planning on doing projects. So it's never been a scam, but I was rolling with it because, you know, you guys know Athene, how it is. I just, you know, I just troll haters, but it just bited me in the ass because we live in a post-truth world where facts don't matter, and even bigger companies such as Twitch didn't really care so much about whether it was true or not. They more cared about just the backlash and having it under control, and just, you know, took action, even though I didn't break the TOS or anything. But at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want. So that's the real response. Oh, Georgia avoiding taxes. No, actually, Georgia has nothing to do with avoiding taxes. Georgia is one of the most innovative and advanced countries when it comes down to charities and crypto. So it has nothing to do with avoiding taxes. We took Georgia because of their progressive laws that allows us to run a charity using crypto. It's actually not so easy, but hey. Let's watch SP 500 in 10 years and this token in 10 years. Michael Myers, you don't have to watch it, like, let's do it in 100 days, okay? We don't have to wait 10 years. If you're gonna make a bet for 10 years, I mean, like, by then, like, that's too long. Let's do 10 days, 100 days. Do we have a deal for that one? Can I get more crypto if I improve in the game? Well, you can export your progress in the game, and you can even make money out of it. So yeah, like Clash of Streamers allows you to actually, you can monetize your progress if you're smart about it. I'm 100K in GME. Michael Myers, if you're 100K in GME, I would actually say get yourself that sweet ass purpose, and you wouldn't regret it. Michael Myers, I'm telling you, I think as time goes on, I don't know if you're gonna get more and more salty as days pass, but I think you might, because in 100 days, purpose will be 80% higher, and you'd be like, yeah, no, now it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash any day. How can you succeed at everything? How can we do so? Hancock, just ride the wave. Sometimes you don't even have to be that smart. You just gotta get carried. Let me carry you. Just get yourself that sweet ass purpose and, you know, free ride to the top. I literally am the content creator, the YouTuber, the streamer that has made my own viewers rich. So far, I mean, I have not disappointed. Did I scam anyone? I mean, like, people that got purpose. How many people that are watching on YouTube right now got purpose at $50? Do you feel like regretting? Do you feel like, man, I shouldn't have done this? I carry you guys in game. I carry you guys in real life. And now it's actually the craziest stunt, though. What I'm doing now is the craziest stunt I've ever done. Huh? It's literally 80% increase in value of purpose coming from my fucking pocket. Yeah, I regret selling some of it, so I got way less purpose. Exxon, yeah, it feels a little bit bad to sell some, but hey, maybe you can get a little bit more. How much would you suggest to get purpose? Flemza, my question is if purpose in 100 days is 80% worth more. Unless you decide to go and dump everything. Like, I'm making that very clear. Huh? Like, there's been idiots that really undercut themselves. I don't know why they do it. There's a lot of volume going on. You don't have to go and undercut yourself. Like, you can literally very easily, you can even go a little bit above the buy wall, but you can just go right below the buy wall. You don't have to go fucking sell it with 30 or 40% discount. But hey, if purpose is 80% worth more in 100 days, how much purpose do you want to have now? That's the question. It's really such a, sometimes people say, how much should I get? Well, how much money do you want to print? I mean, that's such a weird question. If you come to me and say like, yeah, man, like, Athene, I got a really nice opportunity for you. You can increase your money 80%. How much money do you want to increase by 80%? I'd be like, okay. It is all my money, man. Which markets are Purpose on? Right now we're on DubiX. We're only on DubiX right now, but we're gonna list on Uniswap and on SushiSwap. We're gonna actually do that quite soon, and due to that, we're gonna get listed on CoinMarketCap as well. So, bro, give me something about the projects, but go download the game. 13 Gaming Clan. Go download the game, try it out, see how legit it is. I got banned on Twitch, I even got banned on YouTube, but this is old times, old news. When will Purpose get on other exchanges? Will it go bananas then? Ranshaks, I don't know. The thing is with other exchanges, I don't have so much experience with it because I don't know how much volume is just fake. The game is called Clash of Streamers. I played it, but you said nothing about universal income on the site. Because nobody cares about charity. Actually, 13th Gaming Clan, if you go to the store in Clash of Streamers, right? You're watching the stream, right now? Like, I'm gonna go here quickly. Actually, I forgot. Let me quickly start the game. Because this game is actually quite crazy. It has insane functionality. So I'm starting the game. Look how fast it loads. And what it also does, by the way, it immediately sends my gameplay to my PC screen. It has like OBS integration. No Elgato needed. It just streams my gameplay on my screen, so I can just stream like this. Quite nice. Either way, what I want to show you here is in the VIP market, you can here see very clearly play and fight poverty. You know, like Giving Works, you can tap it and it basically opens the web page in the game and you can just browse it, read about it here. And just have everything in the game, really nice and slick. You have the documentary, the Ebola documentary, some interviews on CNN and stuff. I know it's a little bit laggy on the screen, but here it works quite smooth and slickly. So yeah, you can read up on all these things. It's all in the game, and it's just fully transparent. Yeah. What's the difference between Ether and Ether 2? Ether 2.0 is not out yet. There is no crypto mining in the software in the game. There is none. Also, your phones are too shitty to mine crypto. Why can't I purchase Purpose? Mate, it's not working. How does that mean it's not working? Just get yourself sweet ass Purpose. You need Ether. And you need to always set a bit Ether aside for the gas fees. And then you can get yourself some sweet ass Purpose. Easy peasy. You need Ether though. Ethereum. And click the link on the top here. The pinned message gives you Q&A and explains you all that shit really nice. Are you still talking to me, 13th Gaming Clan? I don't know if you're still talking to me. You're from Belgium. Yeah, I'm from Belgium. What do you think about Pi and B crypto? I have no clue. I'm not so into it. Why do I have a 300 pound limit? I don't get what you mean with that 300 pound limit. I have no idea what you mean with that. The good thing about Purpose and Dubi, it's pegged to the dollar. It's not pegged to Ethereum. So even if Ethereum goes down or up, it doesn't matter. But that's on Coinbase or something. Is that on Coinbase, Flemza? But if you want to get Purpose, you should get yourself quite a lot. Like if you get yourself just $50, forget about it, because the fees are already, I don't know how much. Do you think crypto is just pure marketing based? No. Like the problem with crypto is that it's, you know, a bit overhyped and then it gets underhyped, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. That's why it goes up and down like crazy. But decentralized cryptocurrency, which is also decentralized basically, is actually is revolutionary. It will change the banking system. It will change the way we deal with money. It will change society, and it already is. Of course, just like with everything, people get overhyped and don't know what the fuck they're doing and get swallowed in certain scams and get ripped off, and it fucks the technology quite a bit. But then again, it recovers, because the reality is that crypto is just really good. It takes away the bank as a middleman. You have an entire sector now also moving to decentralized financing. DeFi is now really happening on a massive scale, as much as also the NFTs. But NFTs were also overhyped, but I even see NFTs getting more and more attraction. So crypto is really very, very is extremely promising, although there is a few problems to overcome. Like you have the electricity requirement to mine crypto like Bitcoin, but Ethereum is fixing it with proof of stake. There is technology changes coming, so it takes a little bit of time, but we are going to move towards a world where where crypto and just decentralized frameworks are a lot more trusted and reliable than just what we're relying on now, which is banks. So yeah, that's just me saying, like, so don't get yourself overexcited. Like, don't just get yourself into scams and these fucking, random coins promising you the world and then just disappearing. Like, I'm not like that. I come to you guys, I say, we're gonna make a game. Actually, I'm not even telling you guys we're making a game. I say the game's already out there. You can try it out. Our game, which we're still improving as we speak, made 40K in 4 weeks. Very addictive, although you got to get into it initially. We didn't nail down the starting experience, but we're working on that because we just launched. Is the best NFT game, crypto NFT integrated game on the market. And there is no blockchain expert or no hater or fan that will disagree with that, which is a big deal. We basically put a lot of resources into getting it to this point. And just look into it, compare it to others. There's other crypto games, like, for example, CryptoKitties or whatever, that has a lot more cash flow going, even though it's just a Fugazi. It's so shit, but it was hype. This game right now is not all over the place because we are, holding off on advertising it and going all in, because we first want to nail the starting experience. The moment the starting experience is nailed, we're going to start pumping ads and shit is going to hit the fan. What I'm also doing as a way of giving back to my community, giving back to my loyal fans, is the revenue of the game. I'm putting it into purpose to increase the value by 80% and so exponential increase of 0.6% for the next 100 days amount to an 80% increase around mid-September. So if you want to, partake on the waves, you can get yourself some sweet ass purpose. If you already got purpose, it's a nice bonus, 80% extra. Right now it's at 3.5, around 3.5. It will be 6.3 in mid-September. Like, you might say, like, yeah, but Athene, I don't believe it. I don't trust it. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. I do it for people that do trust me and people that know me and have followed me. This is a very big, this is a very big favor I'm doing you guys. And I know people are always extremely, paranoid in this world we live, but I haven't fucked you guys over. I've raised 25 million for charity, even more. I've fulfilled the promises I made. And I'm not the kind of guy that thinks like, oh, how do I do a lost squeeze or a lost milk? I've actually always stayed loyal to my to my beliefs and towards doing the right thing in the world. And that's why also 60 people that were my viewers are here working their ass off to do good in the world. I mean, things have changed quite a bit. Don't know if people know, but people can literally even apply and come over and work together with me. And I have my own place, a big place, a big building, and everything is going really nice. And Yeah, like this is not what a scam looks like. What about the games? The games. I've played some games, man, but times have changed. Times have changed. Everything has become so fucking casual and so fucking empty and just so corporate. Like even the gaming, it's all these fucking microtransactions and all these DLCs. Well, they're even moving away from DLCs. It's just all fucking microtransactions. Even in World of Warcraft, microtransactions. And you might say like, yeah, but your game ain't no better. Well, yeah, my game ain't no better. It's actually the worst of it all. Because rather than whining about where everything is going, I'm just beating them at their game and doing it better and using the cash for a better world. Because as sad as it is, the problem is not just the game devs. It's also, it's also it's also the people themselves that are making this shit happen. It's like people complain about Facebook, but yet billions of people are using it. It's like we are the problem ourselves as well. So rather than complaining and whining, I just, try to figure out how to do it better and, made really the worst of the worst predatory microtransaction game I could come up with actually very little gameplay, just rewards with zero effort for people to get addicted to the point where they hit a wall and then they have to swipe their credit card to feel a bit better again and rinse and repeat. It has been working very effectively. And that's just the world we live in. And I don't complain about it. I don't judge people for it. But I'm not going to come and beg you guys to donate money for charity like I did in the past. Now I just have my own system, my own game to actually take advantage of your, addictive weaknesses and, use it for good. You might say like, man, I don't know, Athene, if I can agree with what you're doing there. But... it's how the world turns around, and sometimes you gotta join the dark side to do good. Sometimes you gotta do that. So yeah, gotta say, get yourself that sweet ass purpose. Huh? Is there still people hating, by the way? No, not so much, right? Why aren't you doing something useful? I'm doing a lot of useful stuff. I'm also in the after party. I'm right now in the after party and I'm on YouTube. I wonder who's listening onto the after party but not watching on YouTube. I actually wonder, is there anyone on Discord that is actually not watching on YouTube? I actually wonder if there's any doing that. Because you can look at my sexy face. All the haters bought themselves purpose now. I do think so. Lucky Power, I actually really think the haters bought purpose now. I think they got broken. Because this 80%, it's too easy. Even like a hater, you go like, man, oh man, I want that 80%. Keep dreaming, Yashik. Man, I feel like maybe you not. But you're not really a hater though. I think I tried to buy Purpose years ago, but I don't remember on which site I put it. Was it IDEX? That you bought it on IDEX? I still want to see the universal income project. We're like 13 Gaming Clan. After Corona and all that stuff is over and we got some cash, we will work on that shit, man. What specific charities did GivingWorks.io work with in the last years? Well, GivingWorks has just been created not so long ago. Before I was just working with Save the Children and raising money for them, and they were doing all the work. But since we got cancelled, we weren't allowed to fundraise for Save the Children anymore. You can actually watch the last documentary on my YouTube channel to get an overview, and that's why we started our own NGO, and we will be working on projects. Yes, we will be working on projects, 13 Gaming Clan, because people that came over here are not here to work on a game, they're here to change the world. So obviously that's what we want. We want to help the world. We don't want to just sit here and make money. How do you provide for 60 people? Lentils, man, lentils, and the place is quite cheap. And also the game is making $50,000 a month. So also all the crypto and stuff made a lot of cash, you know. What's happening to gaming for good? It's still being used, although we're not so much focusing on it, but it's still being used. Purpose is hemorrhaging money. It doesn't have a use case. This is an appeal to people that there is more upside in Purpose than Ether or Bitcoin. Sounds like it will be at a better price in 10 days. I don't get what you mean with what you say, but Purpose will keep going up in value for the next 100 days and will be 80% more by the end of these 100 days. And it will be sitting at $6.3 instead of $3.56 that it is now. That's just a fact. Making 60K a month, you said that place cost 55K and this is before tax plus Google cut. Well, we made shit tons with crypto, like really crazy, millions. So it's actually not so expensive. 50K a month, it's like 600K a year. Yeah, if you're stacked with crypto for millions and millions, you can run this place for like fucking 20 years. I bought Purpose for 30 euros. Was I stupid? When did you buy Purpose for 30 euros? When was that, Mitch the Ronin? Are you gonna unprivate some videos? I don't know. 3 days ago? Well, you're gonna pay a lot in fees. You're better, like, you're not stupid, but like, it's just, if you buy little Purpose, you pay a lot in gas fees. But although in a few years when you look back and Purpose is maybe $500, you'd feel really good about what you did now. Although it's better to buy just a bigger amount. Athene, it's not a troll. What if Ether goes up also? What else can we exchange it for? I don't get what you mean. I really truly don't understand what you mean. You can get Purpose for Ether, and if Ether goes up, you can still sell your Purpose for Ether, but for less. If Purpose goes down, then you can sell Purpose for more Ether. Purpose is pegged to dollars, not to Ether. Why don't you censor your videos and put them as a weekly Patreon? Too much effort. And I'm too washed up. Too little viewers, man. Too little. My community has really shrinked like crazy. It's just these few little people left that goes like, whoa, old school nostalgia, but not enough. Not enough dollar for the buck, man. Not enough bucks for the dollar. To buy crypto on Ethereum, you have to use Ether. Yeah, you just go to GBX and you use Ethereum. Yeah, you get Ethereum on, I guess, Coinbase Pro. There is a pinned message. You guys can check it out on the top of the chat. Actually, I was gonna check how much people are still buying it like crazy. Like, we're gonna ding again, huh? Wait. Yeah, I thought we were already level 99. We're about to ding again, huh? We're gonna ding again tonight. Man, I feel so sorry for people. Well, I guess because it's weekend, not everybody can get themselves. Man, I feel sorry for people that... I actually feel a bit sorry for people that couldn't get Ethereum fast enough because they missed out on 6% or something. Where do I find the chart? Just go to DBX. You mean chart of what? Like, you can also use Purpose Mo. Purpose.mo is actually a nice website. You could do an announcement hyping it up though. You could do that with anything. Your last video got 124k views, which is enough. I do these streams now and again. It's more personal. I can do some Q&A as well. Questions and answers. Yeah. I'm just being chill-gajil with you guys. You can store Purpose on Trezor, no problemo. Yes. You can do that. So yeah. Is the money locked for some time? I don't get what you mean. You can get Purpose, you can sell it immediately, or you can choose to lock it. It's your call. Athene question: if I make an alt account on COS and then get loot cards and put them up cheap on auction house and then quickly buy it on my main account, am I allowed to do that? I don't care so much about these things unless you don't run a bot farm that really fucks the economy. Because this is only a problem now. Once the game is more popular and there's more active players, if you do that, it's gonna get snatched by someone else. But yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock here, so I'm gonna be calling it a day. I do want to tell you guys to really look into purpose. Really do so. Because if you don't, you will really feel sorry. This is a huge opportunity. But man, seriously, I've had people in my chat complain about, you know, money and issues they have with money and stuff. And sometimes, you know, it gets to me a little bit because I know I struggled at one point in the past, but that's really a long time ago, where I was really like trying to do good in the world, but I didn't realize I had to pay the bills and it was a bit fucking shitty. Imagine being catched in that trap for the rest of my life. That's a fucking nightmare. And I bet quite some people are like that. And purpose has opened doors for people. Like there's people that were in that position and now are not anymore because of purpose. And I'm not making this shit up or saying this as a fairy tale. There's people right now in the chat that can testify to what I just said. So just, you know, get carried, and if at one point you feel like giving back, you can come over and do charity work, or you can just, you know, like give back your own way. But man, look into that purpose, look into that doobie. We're dinging. We dinged 4 times in less than a day. We're gonna ding another time, probably, maybe not even another few times. Every time we ding, you're burning 0.6% dollars. The sooner you're on the train, the more you're gonna, well, the more you're gonna get back. Basically, it's really a no-brainer. Really, look into this shit because it can really change your life. And you don't have to believe me. You can just even ask other people and shit. Keep it up, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, like it was a nice chill stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and peace out.